Well, most of my life, I was in the military, U.S. Army, for about 30 years. After the military, I decided to get into some other things. I'm an adjunct professor here at Hartford Community College, which I really enjoy. I volunteer here at WHFC, and I think coming up on the 3rd year now. And I also work for a DoD contractor, which keeps me close to Aberdeen Proving Ground and a lot of the folks that work there. It was an interesting start to Veterans SITREP. I was looking at Paul's whiteboard, and if anybody's been to Paul's office, he has a lot of things on his whiteboard. And there was something scribbled on the whiteboard when it came to military program of some sort. So after being here for a few months, I asked him, hey, what does that mean? And he had shared about how it was one of the goals of the station to have some kind of a military outreach for veterans, families. And I said, boy, I think I can help you on that. And that began the journey of what is now Veterans SITREP. We are in our 67th episode, coming up on the 2nd year. And the real goal of Veterans SITREP is just to have a conversation with someone in the veteran community to hopefully share ideas, resources, and probably more importantly, connect with the community in a way that is very unique. We've had quite a variety of guests, folks from active duty military, many veterans who have served. We've also had the VA, the Maryland VA Health Center system that has been a part of it. By name, we've had the commander of Aberdeen Proving Ground come and actually speak with us with his wife. We've had various Maryland state delegates that have come that are a part of a veteran caucus. We've had the Maryland State Veterans and Military Families Secretary, Anthony Woods, speak 3 times. And through the VA healthcare system, we've had a chance to talk to doctors, nurses, peer counselors in various topics that are very misunderstood. Veteran suicide, homelessness, PTSD, the PACT Act, many ideas that are out there in the community, but may not really understand what they mean, how people get where they are, and probably more importantly, what kind of resources are there to help them. So we've also gotten into nonprofits. We've had some military spouses that have been on the program. And we've had some other nonprofits that are veteran-based that support the community and the veteran family as well. Yeah, the resource really is in, I think, the conversation. In going through this small journey of 2 years of doing a podcast and a radio show, the feedback that I've gotten from many is there's not a whole lot of places to go where you can hear a story. And I think Veterans SITREP is a very unique program because you actually hear the individual who has either been through an experience or knows people who have been through the experience and has resources to share. And I really believe the gift of Veterans SITREP is not for really the veterans and the caregivers, it's for the community, which 99% of our community has never served, but they may know a veteran. And chances are that veteran is their friend. And if they listen to the program, get an understanding of what veterans and families are going through, hear resources, they could make the difference for that veteran in a conversation later if they recommend a resource. Because in many cases, veterans may take the advice of a friend, they may not take the advice of a fellow veteran or family member. So I really look at Veterans SITREP as a way for the community to give back to veterans in a unique way, more than just saying thanks. You really are learning more about the community, and I think you have an opportunity to make a big difference in somebody's life by listening. Well, it's one of the few, maybe the only, nonprofit radio learning lab, if you will, in the community. I mean, Hartford, when people hear WHFC, either they listen to us on FM 91.1, or maybe they listen to it streaming. It's much more than just the personalities and the words or the music that comes over the air. It's actually a physical lab with equipment that changes students, faculty, and volunteers when it comes to giving them the ability to take an idea, which may be, I think I want to go on the air, maybe I want to edit, maybe I want to produce something, and they get a chance to explore that freely, make mistakes, and more importantly, what I've seen over the last 3 years, grow. So I really see WHFC as a growth incubator for anyone, specifically students, of course, but anyone else who wants to kind of explore, how can I look at what my gifts are and maybe share in a unique way with our audience so that I can not only help myself, but hopefully help others that listen.